Okay, so today I'm running this little Skyrim tag along. I'm gonna go into Falkreath and check out what the area looks like, see if I'm getting any glitches, see if I get any crashes. So, point of this is just to kind of give y'all some sort of content to look at, while I in turn try to figure out what's going on with these different mods that I have installed, see if they're looking right, if they're operating correctly. So, hopefully you enjoy this, or not. Now, I have attempted this in the past, but I have some signs, road signs set up for fast travel. And I don't know, that doesn't always function. I have to go into settings and give it certain parameters, like taking me someplace that I've never been before, which is possible, but you have to make sure that things are set up that way. Huh, some reason. Thinking, oh, there we go. Extraordinary amount of time there. Thought I was going to be sitting here chatting with y'all on a black screen, dark screen. Well, as it happens, the last time I was here, it's stored, so I don't have to use the fast signs. So one of the things I've noticed, you see here, that for some
Very well.
reason
Is it true you weren't always a blacksmith?
the
Yes, I was in here
talk
first thought
indicator and the name are
this
right on
time.
top of the head,
Is
obscuring the
this the
face
case?
sometimes.
But if you can't swing your weapon, forging one's the next best thing.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and
Of course,
drunken
that's only
drolls.
in third
Been
person.
too long since we've
First
had a good
person, it
bandit
looks
raid.
normal. Okay, guess I'm a little bit tired. Oh, right, I forgot about this. I think this is one of the features. Climb up over this, and got ladders installed, places where you can climb the ladder to get to. Okay, I was going this way. It's one of the exit points. These guards look like. Trying to keep the armors unique to the individual locations, the provinces. I'm using two variations of Sons of Skyrim. The second one overwrites some of these to give it a little better meshes and textures. That's Xtudo. X as in the letter, Tudo is the author. So he's done some, you know what, let me keep going to the system files and trying to set these audio down on the effects. Music down a bit. Feel like all of the game audio is gonna supersede or overlap what I'm trying to say. So far, see the architecture is a very Norse-looking feel. Previous time of getting here, exploring, the video didn't record because for some reason I didn't have it set up to record this screen. But one of the things I noted is that there are some places that need some patches. Places that don't have entry points. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. This is one of the problems. It seems like there's a path going up, but it ends at a rocky precipice. There's got to be a way to get up to the Jarl's Palace, and I think that's going to require a patch. Now, one of the things you'll note, if I go into third person, see how as I'm passing through this undergrowth, foliage seems to move. That's a collision effect that is applied. All these kinds of things that, oh, I forgot about that. There's a targeting system set up here on if I push down my right joy, the right stick ends up being a button if I push it down, and it applies a targeting
Lord,
system.
I'm thinking about using fire salts to provide extra heat to the forge. What do you think?
Don't see many people crafting with that distance. See, you know what you're doing.
I had some good teachers.
Huh. There's a conversation going on here. One of the voices kind of sounded Scottish. Ah. Isobel. Isobel?
Oh, hello there. What can I do for you? Blades,
Ah.
gauntlets, I can forge anything you need.
She's very Scottish, isn't she? Or is it Irish?
Well met. Rare I meet a smith with such soft hands and such radiant beauty.
So you're a charmer. I should be careful around you. Now, I'm not going to refuse a compliment, but you're wrong about the hands. They're as callous as a dead rat's backside, and like any good smith, I wear them with pride. But I'm not a blacksmith yet, just Isabel the apprentice. I've come to Skyrim as part of a pilgrimage to learn how the great lord smiths such fine blades.
What would you say is your expertise?
It depends. I've been taught that emotions are a powerful part of smithing. When I craft a shield, I think of the soldier's child praying for a safe return. For a sword, I envision a man getting revenge for a brother's death. When I imagine a soldier marching after battle, or a hero vanquishing a great evil, that's when my hammer feels most inspired. Just to know that I was a part of that it was my steel, it just takes your breath away thinking about it.
You come from a family of blacksmiths.
Not just any family. Ever heard of the Starblood Forge? My family has been the caretaker of it for centuries. It was made not long after the Oblivion Crisis, and next to the old memorial and the hero statue, it's one of the most iconic landmarks in Kvatch. They say it was built atop a well of Daedric blood, and it's in that well that the weapons are cooled. Some even say that the forge itself is haunted, specifically with the soul of one of my ancestors.
How did that story come about?
Legend has it that when the Daedra invaded, she refused to leave her shop, smithing weapons for the townsfolk until the last man had fallen. That's why only those who share her blood can use the forge, and tradition that the firstborn daughter would be the one to inherit it. That would be me. It's an honor, I suppose. Until next time.
that was an interesting conversation. Some extended dialogue there. Don't remember which mod might be responsible for that. But a number of these NPCs throughout this particular build have been changed in some fashion or another, whether it be dialogue or appearance. I think as I get to exploring, you'll appreciate measure of all the different mods that are part of this particular build. I'll try to mention curators, the creators, give them some kudos here, particularly when I'm doing these little runs to see how things are operating.
God Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality.
Windy
But
here.
he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life. It was through the
Okay. As far as I can tell, I have managed to get to just about every location except for the access that I can't get to the Jarl's Palace here in Falkreath. So, most part, Falkreath is pretty solid. That's a little bit odd. Some meek. Lost the rest of its structure, I guess. That's the reason why I need the patches. Get rid of some of this glitchy stuff. Anyways, I think that's enough for Falkreath. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.